Billy Mitchell is an absolute legend. Back in the 80s, the bearded wearer of USA ties topped the high score tables of various arcade games. At one time, Mitchell held world records for classic games such as Donkey Kong, Miss Pac-Man, and Burger Time. I wonder if his fondness for games that involved eating fruit and assembling fast food played a factor in Billy becoming a restaurant owner later in life. During his career, Mr. Mitchell even exposed video game cheats. Steve Sanders, for example, once claimed to have achieved 1.4 million points on Donkey Kong, a claim he later retracted after the pair squared off during a Life magazine photoshoot. How ironic, then, that decades later, naysayers would go on to dispute some of Billy Mitchell's own accomplishments. One of his most vocal critics is a failed Australian pickup artist named Karl Jobst.
Hey guys, I don't mean to bother you, I just want to say I think you are really, really cute.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
After an unsuccessful stint of grifting money from incels, Karl turned his eyes towards video games. He launched a successful YouTube channel that revolved around speed running. Karl also participated in the Legends podcast, but that project didn't go as well. The show was cancelled after the co-host was alerted to alleged racist comments made by Karl. Note how I use the word alleged to shield myself from legal action. That tip foreshadows what happened next. In the year 2018, Billy Mitchell's Donkey Kong high score was disqualified due to claims that it had been recorded on an emulator rather than a bona fide arcade cabinet. How scandalous! I have no respect for people who emulate games. Anywho, Mitchell set his lawyers to work and eventually got the Guinness World Record reinstated. His legal team also targeted internet celebrity Apollo Legend, who had uploaded videos questioning the authenticity of Billy Mitchell's scores. The war between the pair ended in a settlement. Apollo Legend escaped financial trouble by removing his critical videos and agreeing to never besmirch Billy again. On the 30th of December, 2020, Apollo Legend tragically took his own life. Karl decided to mention this news on one of his many Billy-bashing uploads. He stated that Apollo's demise was fueled by stress caused by the debt he was under after being sued by Billy Mitchell. This was untrue, as confirmed by LOL Cow podcast host Keemstar. That's good enough for me. Nothing that Keemstar is involved with could possibly be fake. Anyway, to cut a long story short, Billy Mitchell sued Karl for defamation and ultimately won. Karl was initially pleased about the court case, as Australian law requires that losers pay the winners' legal fees. His confidence was his undoing, however. Securing a defamation victory in Australia is far easier than in the US. The end result is that Karl now owes Billy $450,000 in damages, plus interest, and a portion of Billy Mitchell's legal costs. Congratulations to Billy Mitchell on his win. Karl's hubris has cost him dear. His bank account will be hurting, as will the trust of his audience. Throughout this saga, Karl secured crowdfunding for his legal defense. Many donators thought Karl was being sued for calling Billy a video game cheat, as opposed to lying about the motivation for someone's death. To quote the judge, Mr. Jobst clearly intended to be the knight who slew the Mitchell dragon. Unfortunately, for him, his lance was not as strong as he believed it to be, and it broke in the contest. Wise words indeed. That is why gear score is so important when signing up for a World of Warcraft raid. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please refrain from liking or subscribing, as I wish to evade the algorithm's deadly gaze.